Hi, welcome to Ames Responds to COVID-19, a question and answer program where Ames area organizations respond to your COVID-19 questions. I'm Susan Guiasa, Public Relations Officer with the City of Ames. On today's show, my guest is Steve Sullivan, Director of Marketing and Community Relations at Mary Greeley Medical Center. Steve, welcome to the show.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
So we are starting to get a lot of inquiries about the next phase of vaccine distribution. And I know we're moving from 1A to 1B. What should residents expect and how do they keep up with the latest information?
Well, we're finishing up, we're still finishing up 1A. 1A, of course, is healthcare workers and staff and residents of long-term care facilities. On February 1st, the 1B group is to start. And 1B actually consists of two sections, if you will. One of them are tiered groups. There are 5 tiers. The first tier are people, school staffs and first responders, firefighters, and that sort of thing. Story County Public Health, in Story County, this is how it's going to go. Story County Public Health is going to take care of the tiered groups. They will be going to schools and administering the vaccines for school employees, for example, and they'll be taking care of the first responders. The other group, the other section, if you will, within 1B are people 65 and older. Those folks are going to be taken care of by what we'll call clinics. So McFarland Clinic will be handling those folks. Unity Point Huxley, Story County Medical Center, Nesco Family Clinic in Ziering, and Primary Healthcare here in Ames will be handling those folks. Those organizations, some have announced their plan. McFarland Clinic will be announcing their plan this week. In general, though, what we're seeing is most of them are asking their patients not to call them, that they will be reaching out to their patients either through the phone or through their MyChart or that sort of service and getting them scheduled. Most of them will also be going by age, with oldest people first. So in this case, if you're 65, you're the youngest. So you're going to have to wait a little longer than the 90-year-olds and the 80-year-old people.
Well, I mean, that is a big demographic. 65 and older will be a significant number of people. And so I think it will require some patience.
Absolutely. I've heard the number 14,000 in Story County alone. Also, I should add, Iowa State University will be one of those clinics, and they will be taking care of their 65 and older employees, and that's about 500 people in and of itself. Here's what people should expect. They should expect to have to wait. The amount of vaccine that Story County is being allocated will not meet the demand. Hopefully, those allocations will increase. But whatever allocation we get per week, the county gets per week, about half is going to go to take care of that tiered group, while the other half will be distributed fairly evenly between McFarland Clinic, Story County Medical Center, Iowa State University, Nesco, Unity Point, Primary Health. So there are all these options that people have to get the vaccine, but they're going to have to wait because we just don't know what the allocations are going to be. We're frustrated. Story County Public Health staff is frustrated, and we know there are a lot of people out there who are anxious to get it. They're wondering why people are getting it elsewhere and we're not getting it. We're just not getting the allocation. So please be patient with us. Please be patient with the Story County medical staff or Story County Public Health staff. They're doing a great job. I also think it's important for people to realize that, like, for example, in the case of McFarland Clinic, you don't have to be a McFarland Clinic patient to get a vaccine from McFarland Clinic. Now, right now, that means you're not on their list to be contacted, but you can be added to the list, and you will go to their, you will go to the website that they'll be updating very soon. The hospital, by the way, Mary Greeley, will not be doing vaccines for the general public. The clinics are doing it, and Story County Public Health is doing it. But you can keep up with a lot of this by going to the hospital's webpage, where we're providing a lot of this information, and that is mgmc.org/COVID-vaccine. And you can get updates there. McFarland Clinic, you can get their updates and find out their plan and where you are on their list at mcfarlandclinic.com/COVID vaccine. No dash, all one word. mcfarlandclinic.com/COVID vaccine. As far as the other organizations, I would recommend going to their websites first. They're going to get swamped with calls anyway, but they're really asking people, don't call us. We're going to follow up with you and get you scheduled.
So I think that's really important to emphasize the don't call, maybe check the website first, wait for them to contact you. If you're not a patient, start at the website.
Correct. And especially if you're interested in getting your vaccine from McFarland Clinic, because I think if you're a patient there and you're older than 65, you're going to hear from them soon and get scheduled. If you're not a patient, but you want to be included in their process, there will be a way to get your name in there. There is no waiting list. You're not going to, by simply signing up on one day, it's not going to put you in any special pecking order. It's going to go by age, with the oldest getting the vaccine first.
This is one of those many examples where it's good to be the oldest.
Absolutely. And we've seen, telephone lines being gummed up, websites crashing in other areas. And this is just a way to hopefully avoid those frustrating situations that already add to a frustrating situation.
Thanks, Steve, for that update. Again, I think that's some great websites to remember. mgmc.org is a nice place to start with a lot of the basic information. Also remember that the City of Ames has updates on its webpage, cityofames.org/COVID-19. If there's something you're curious about and would like to have the answer, let us know. We can put it in an upcoming episode of Ames Responds. Let us know at COVID-19 at cityofames.org.